The former governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party during the 2023 general elections, Abdul-Azeez Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, has dumped the People's Democratic Party. According to him, the party is connected to indiscipline and anti-party activities.
Jandor is not the only PDP politician who has declared his unhappiness with the party. The likes of Daniel Bwala, Valentine Ozigbo, Senator Ned Nwoko and other lawmakers have dumped the party. What remains unknown is whether the former assistant to the Lagos State Governor Babatunde, I beg your pardon, Raji Fashola, will return to the APC this time. Let's dissect this further as we're joined by a spokesperson to the now former gubernatorial candidate, Dr. Abdul-Azeez Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, Mr. Gbenga Ogunleye. Good morning to you and thanks for joining us on Breakfast Central.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for having me.
So let's take a look at this video and then we'll get back to the questions. Thank you.
I am here before you today with a heavy heart but a clear conscience. We have dedicated ourselves to the ideals of democracy, good governance, and the pursuit of a better Lagos. However, it has become evident that the leadership of the People's Democratic Party, both at the national and state levels, has failed to uphold this principle. The persistent anti-party activities, internal sabotage, and lack of...
Now, Mr. Gbenga Ogunleye, you're welcome once again. And we watched that presser yesterday of your principal, Dr. Abdul-Azeez Adediran Jandor. His resignation was quite shocking. It was unexpected. He mentioned betrayal and internal sabotage as key reasons for leaving the party. Can you give us specific examples of how this played out both at the state and national levels? Who is betraying who? Can you share examples of some of this incident?
Well, thank you again for having me. Just as the clips we just watched, Dr. Abdul-Azeez Adediran resigned his membership of the People's Democratic Party yesterday, Monday, 3rd of March 2025. And the reasons are very simple. It is of public knowledge how the 2023 election played out. We could see the gale of anti-party activities and defections of some party leaders out of the party at the eve of the election. And for the few who were in the party, of course, we all witness to how they publicly come out to work against the party, campaign against the party, not only at the state level, even at the federal level. Many of them came openly to campaign against the presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and equally campaign for opposition party, Labour Party candidate, through press conference, through follow-up on members, and what have you. This happened close to 2 years ago because, 2023 election was 2 years ago. So what should actually have been in the mind of average Lagosian is, why did it take Jandor close to 2 years after seeing all these betrayers before deciding to leave the PDP? And that was what Jandor spoke to yesterday. 2 years, we gave time to the leadership of the party to do the needful. How could you have so-called, supposed leaders of the party campaigning and voting against the party publicly and nothing happened? And to make matter worse, the national leadership of the party continue to recognize this set of individuals as leaders of the party in Lagos State. So it's like condoling this act of anti-party. An effort has been made and has been made severally to get the leadership of the party to do the needful. Now, the last stroke that actually broke the camel's back was the fact that some of these prominent leaders of the party who committed anti-party activity were even appointed to a disciplinary committee set up by the national leadership of the party. You can't imagine somebody who worked against the party appointed to be in a disciplinary committee that will attempt to issue of anti-party. So it is a signal to the direction the party is going.
Mr. Ogunleye, are you saying?
The best thing to do
Mr. Ogunleye, are you saying that in the past 2 years there was no attempt to sort of, find a way to resolve this issue amicably? Because yes, Bode George, who I believe you are speaking about, was very vocal about his positions. And would you say that in the past 2 years, the party did not in any way attempt to find a way to mediate between these issues that happened at the last elections?
Oh, of course, there was a reconciliation committee here and there set up to attend to those, at the surface level. But the fact is that no attempt whatsoever was made to right the wrong. 2 years after election, no attempt was made. The party did not frown at this action of anti-party. The party did not in any way react negatively to what these individuals have done. Rather, the party went further to acknowledge these individuals in one way or the other and give them critical appointment in the area of managing the party. So it's obvious that the party leadership has been hijacked and the interest of the generality of PDP members are not being served. So 2 years is good a time for any serious politician to make attempt to reconcile internally, but nothing of that actually took place. Nothing like that.
And what's the future for Jandor? Are we seeing the possibility of him maybe potentially joining the All Progressives Congress? Because those are the speculations that we're hearing.
And he used to be a member.
Of course, you expect speculations. But the fact is that Jandor is not just about an individual. There's a lot of interest that come together to make the vision of Jandor. And so the first thing he has done is to resign from the PDP. Now, there are consultations going on. Of course, there are different, there are options. There are options for any serious politicians towards the next election cycle.
The major options
but for now,
the major options in Lagos, if we're judging by the last election, the major options in Lagos are Labour Party and the APC. So are you saying that Jandor is maybe going to the Labour Party or the APC, or he's not joining either and is starting a fresh political party?
It can't be just Labour Party and APC. Now, the dynamics are changing between 2023 and now. Jandor is not the only one leaving PDP. In your intro, you mentioned 2-3 other names who left the PDP. And there are other individuals who left their own political party as well. Some individuals left the APC. Some have left the Labour Party. So there are possibility of other options. And I'm not saying that these are the options that Jandor may likely move into. No. Now we have about 3 options ahead of us. So consultations are ongoing to see the best option in the interest of the people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gbenga Ogunleye, for your time this morning. We'll continue to observe the situation, and I'm sure you will be happy to update us anytime there's a new development. Thank you very much for your insight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for having me.